Everyone's me, Ryan, and welcome to the Watford Stadium, Vintage Road, and well, it's Premier League Matchday opener. It's Watford versus Everton, and let me tell you this: both these teams are in the Champions League this season, and yeah, some people might be surprised. Watford in the Champions League. Well, last season, a very good run of form and a few good signs for Watford last season in the Premier League let them finish 4th in the table. And well, they're in the position where they're in the Champions League, and I think that's them in European football for the first time in their history. When European nights do come around, it's going to be special nights at Vintage Road. But right now, they're going to be focusing on the opening Premier League match day against Everton, a fellow Champions League club who finished runners-up in the Premier League last season. They didn't quite win it. Definitely didn't quite win it against Arsenal. But West Bromwich Albion won the league, but Everton did finish runners-up. They weren't close. They were nowhere near close. But maybe this season could be their season. But they won't have Lionel Messi on loan this season. He's gone back to Netwell Old Boys. He's going to be staying there for we think would be for the rest of his career. But you never know with Lionel Messi. But the game kicks off, Everton kicks off, and well, is it going to be a good game, I think, because these two teams are in the Champions League, as I did say, and we just have to see who's got the better quality in this game. We just have to find out, because as Solomon, a new signing from Fulham, on the ball, and Watford playing nice from the back there, and finding a good ball for Kamara, but good defending from Everton as McNeil's on the ball now. Decore was quite good last season. Beto, a new signing for Everton. Cunha, another new signing. He's running right through. And oh my goodness. Well, we got to watch that replay because I don't know what's going on. No, not good enough. Did someone insult him in the stands? Because for him to shoot like that, for Matheus Cunha to shoot like that, when he's basically 1v1 with the goalkeeper, not the best to see there. And the Everton player is down, but he has gotten back up. I don't know which player that is. Might be Mason Holgate, I think it might be. I'm not sure, I'm just basing off the hair. But here comes John Duran. And Solomon's open, and it's 1-0. And of course, it had to be a new signing in Solomon. The Israeli attacking midfielder has scored for Watford. The first goal for Watford this season. And of course, it's on the opening day, on his debut. And it's a good strike as well. Especially against a goalkeeper like Nicholas Bokabek, who's played really well last season in goal for Everton when he did join, because obviously Everton lost Jordan Pickford to West Ham United, and Everton, they did need a goalkeeper, and they took a chance on Nicholas Bokabek from Peterborough, I think he was at. But yeah, they did take a chance on him, and it worked out really well because they did finish runners up in the Premier League, just below West Brom now, who were nowhere near, as I said before. And I did see on the screen earlier, yeah, Mason Holgate does have a bit of a knock. I'm not sure how bad it is, but it isn't bad enough for him to not play. He is still playing, but he might get subbed off if it gets too bad. Oh great save by Corey. And to be fair, last season, the first half of the season, he was a bit of an inconsistent goalkeeper, but in the second half he found his form and really, he really blew off. And I think he's just gotten better and better and better as that season went on, as that second half of the season went on, and he's turned himself into quite a good goalkeeper. Oh, that's not a bad cross if anyone was going to go on it. Oh, it could score, Oh no, good save from Pepe, and that was that was a cool clearance as well. Nice and acrobatic, showing his acrobatics off with that clearance. Oh, nice ball out wide for Kamara. I've played him in a few times. Oh, he hasn't won the header there. I think that's a goal kick. Yeah, that's going to be a goal kick for Watford. Let's watch the replay. Not a bad cross, to be fair. He did win the header, but yeah, I think he was challenged. I think Nketiah was challenged from the back by that Everton player, so it does make sense that he didn't do quite as well as he wanted to with the header. But Watford are still leading 1-0. But at 1-0, anything can happen. And any scoreline, anything can happen. But especially at 1-0, anything happens at 1-0. Anything happens at 1-0. It doesn't matter who's leading. Whether it's a big team or small team, anything can happen when it's 1-0. And great defending from Kamara. But he held the ball a bit too long there. And great defending from Watford once again. And playing in Ismail Sarr. Oh, turned the wrong way there. I think he tried to nutmeg him there, but it didn't quite work out. Everton playing out from the back again. Miria, one of the new signings, Menya. He's going to be one of those players who try and play. Oh, what is going on there? What is happening? Whoa. Okay. If we can watch the replay of that. Oh, we're not going to get a replay, huh? Screw you then. Anyway, I didn't know what was going on there. It seemed like the first shot. I just didn't know what he was doing. He was at the post, and he just hit off his body. He didn't even use his hand. He just hit off his body. And the second time, he tipped it away. But yeah, I didn't know what was happening with that first shot. But great defending from Watford, and playing in, but he lost it. Everton. Oh no! Oh, that's Isaac Price. Not the best of shots there, as you can see in his face expression. Probably thinking to himself, I could have probably done better there. As Okori plays a long ball onto headed it back, but it went to an Everton player, so it didn't really help in the end. Need to block him. Great save by Okori again. And Everton really got to hold off, and especially because they're playing their first game under the new manager. Oh, here he comes, Jeremy. He's running through, but I can't hold him off. But Everton's new manager, they are actually playing under their new manager today. Daniel De Rossi, Luis Ferreira didn't stay long. A great save again, and if the referee, not goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper wouldn't let the game play on. Anyway, if the referee were to let the play on, maybe Watford could have scored, but Solomon scored for Watford. It's 1-0 to Watford at Vicarage Road. I did say Vintage Road, but it is Vicarage Road, so sorry for the mispronunciation. It's Watford 1-0. And Watford take the kick off in the second half, and Vicarage Road is definitely bouncing, but I think it's got a few nerves as well, because Everton have had quite a few chances. They've definitely had a lot more chances than Watford, but Watford are holding their own as they slowly play out from the back. And Saw. Pepe Saw, praising Kamara. And just not the pass they wanted there. Oh, and they almost intercepted it, but not quite positioned properly for that. Kamara, he's got a... Oh, it's good jump from Isaac Price. Oh, great defending though. Kamara recovered himself and got back and, well, did well. And Ismail Sarr. Oh, good overlap. No, didn't quite. Great defending from there, and it was Mendy in the back. Surprisingly, he's wearing number 7, which is normally what a forward wears, but you know what? Maybe he's that good of a defender that they just gave him the number 7, because you know what? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, here comes John Duran, and he could score. Oh, good save by Nicolas Pepe, but he is getting angry at his defence for that one, and no wonder he is, because he's been bailing Everton out a few times, and Everton, that defence then wasn't the best. They let John Duran running through just a bit too easy. And what is Watford going to do here? Watford is going to play Jeremy. And they're going to play it. Oh, low shot. Wasn't a bad effort, but it is going to be a corner kick for Watford. And let's watch it again. Wasn't actually that bad of a corner piece routine. And we'll say, what will Watford do this time? Will they do the same thing, or will they try something different? No, they will try something different. It didn't quite work though. Jeremy will try a long shot, but stretches out. Nicolas Pepe stretches out, and simple save. Oh, nice! I thought he was going to break through then, but great from the Saudi right back. Of course, he was the first Saudi Arabian in the Premier League last season to make an appearance, and I think he was the first for Watford as well. And he also was the first to score and assist a goal. And I'm not sure if he scored a hat-trick as well. I'm not sure, but he would have been the first to score a hat-trick if he did. My memory's kind of jogged though, so I can't really remember. I can't remember what game if he did score a hat-trick. Everton building up here. Good pass out wide. They're 3 on the space. Heavy touch though. They're going to keep it back, and not the best of passes. It was a heavy touch from him, to be fair though. I think if he got a bit of a better touch, if he just kept it on his feet, it would have been I think he would have had a better chance. John Duran here. John Duran takes a shot. Great save by Nicolas Pepe. But once again, he's going to be mad at his defenders for that, because they went him through again too easy. John Duran, he's been running through the middle and then some too easy against the Everton players the past few times. Oh, nice from nice there from Mendy. Very good to rob the ball, so he couldn't get it. Watford playing simple. Solomon could score, and he has! Solomon with a brace. A dream debut for the Israeli. The first Israeli for Watford, by the way, as I forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure. And well, Rana Solomon, he is. No wonder Watford signed him from Fulham. Just think, Watford are a Champions League club. They can basically sign about any player they want. Well, not any player they want, but roughly about any player they want. And out of all players, they chose Moyes Solomon from Fulham, who were just newly promoted. But you can see why they've done it, because Solomon is not only scoring goals, he's contributed really well in the Watford build-up, and I think he's really working well in this tactics. Ismail's tactics, he's really working well in these tactics for Ismail's team in here for Watford. And you can see why they signed him. It's very good on the ball. He's in the right positions as Watford come on the breakaway. Kamara once again. Kamara's been good a few times on the breakaway. Hey, Solomon, and it's in again! Solomon with a hat-trick. You can't write it. Mana Solomon runs up to the Everton fans and celebrates in front of them. All the Watford players celebrate in front of the Everton fans because they know this is a special moment. And I tell you what, this might be the first Israeli player to score a hat-trick for not only Watford but in the Premier League itself. And that is extraordinary because Watford have done it with the Saudi Arabian player. I say the Saudi Arabian player because I can't really pronounce his name properly. And if I did, I think he'd rinse me. But really, what a player Solomon is. It's been a brilliant game for Solomon. He's really works his socks off here. And great save. Watford, from being 1-0 up, being a bit on a nerve-wracking side, Solomon's just come out again, scored 2 goals, scored a hat-trick. Probably he's the first Israeli to do it in the Premier League. And well, it's really well for Solomon. As Watford on the breakaway here, 3 minutes of added time. Saar is going to take a shot, but easy there. And one last chance for Everton. If they're going to score, they're going to score a consolation goal. Great defending, but I don't think Watford are going to really let them do that. Great defending from Watford, and that's it. Watford 3, Everton 0. Moyes Solomon has just scored a hat-trick on his debut. The first Israeli, in my head, what I can think is probably the first Israeli to score a hat-trick and for Watford as well. No wonder they signed him. Watford 3, Everton 0. Just imagine